Hello and welcome to the Insecure Chef. We're here today. It's been about a week or two or three or four, I'm not sure, when we last did a recipe. Today we're going to be doing a very easy and delicious breakfast treat, if you will, which can also double as a dessert. So we are making a blueberry clafouti. That's right, I said clafouti. Probably you all know what that is. I didn't know what it was up until about 2 years ago. So anyway, it is a blueberry custardy type of dessert, breakfast item, call it what you wish. And we have found it to be delicious. It's remarkable how this comes out with the texture. So we're going to start with a half a pint of blueberries, and I'm going to throw that into this well greased, oiled, and dog
we like stop.
baking dish. We'll be right back.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. We have a little Shih Tzu. He's actually bigger than most size Shih Tzus. He's a full AKA bred animal. He's cute, he's wonderful, and he's entirely too smart. Okay, because the interruption you had was because we are filming. He absolutely knows we're doing it, and he doesn't like the fact that he is not getting the attention. So
He's very
anyway,
spoiled. What could I say?
I was about to put a half a pint of well-washed and dried blueberries into a well-greased baking dish. I put butter and then I coat it quickly with flour. That way I'm assured of no sticking. So I'm going to throw those in right now. This is a half a pint. And keep in mind that I use a half a pint. You could use 3/4 of a pint. You could use a whole pint if you like. It depends on how much blueberries you like. So I just move it around so it gets in, roughly even best you can. Don't sweat it. It's obviously not that critical. And they'll sit there for the moment. And now we're going to basically make the custard, if you will. I use a small Ninja blender. This is actually a spiralizer. It has a spiralizer top to it. I'm just using at this point just a blender. So with that, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be throwing in 3 eggs. All right, there's 3 eggs, full eggs, egg white and all. That goes in there. We're going to be adding a half a cup of sugar. And again, as always, the ingredients are on the channel. So I'm adding a half a cup of sugar. That's simply my oven telling me it's come to temperature. And now we're going to be adding I'm sorry, I said half a cup, it's 2/3 a cup of sugar. And I'm going to now be adding a half a cup of flour. Get it off that blade there. And my next item going in there is going to be 1 1/4 cup of milk. I'm using 2% milk. You can use whole if you like. I've never tried it with any other kind of, milks like almond or soy. If you wish to experiment, by all means. And now I'm going to be putting in a tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, tablespoon of vanilla going in. Vanilla is now in. And just a pinch of salt. Literally a pinch. Maybe 2 pinches. Okay. And with that, we're going to do some blending. Now, the important part of this is to really give it a good blend. Now, this is fairly high speed. Make sure it's locked. If I can get it locked. All right. Why does it give me a hard time? There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this on automatic. Not exactly sure how long it runs. You're welcome to time it. So here we go. And I'm going to guess best thing to do is really come back when it's done. No sense of them hearing this thing whirling away. Okay, we're back. You might hear my dog in the yard because he's very angry now, but he's going to stay there until we're done. All right, so I blended this at high speed. It was at least a good full minute, maybe even a minute and a half. Obviously, every blend is different, but the key is to make sure it's really very well blended, and you'll see when I take it out now what it looks like. You're hearing all kinds of noises today. because they know we're filming, so that's our gardeners out there. All right, with that said, I'm going to take this out of here. Okay. And now I'm simply going to pour this as evenly as I can over the berries. Okay. And as Chef John of Food Wishes always says, you're going to give it the old shaker shaker. The object is to try to get any really big bubbles out of there. And as you can see, that's pretty much what it is. Okay? All right, with that said, next I'm going to move over to my oven, and we're going to put it in a 425 oven, and it's going to bake for about 24 to 25 minutes. Now, before, all right, hold on a second. Keep an eye on it, however, when you do it, because every oven is different. All right, try not to spill this out. I got it in the center rack, and that's done. As you see, the temperature is 425, so we will be cooking for about 24 to 25 minutes, and when we get close to that mark, we'll come back and we'll show you what we have. Have a good one there. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. This took a little less time than I had said, but my wife pointed out we have a new stove here, and this is the first time I'm making this in that stove. So in my case here, this one now looks like it's done in about 25 minutes.
Yeah. Just leave it here.
So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Regina is filming it for you. That is a blueberry clafouti. And if you want to get a little bit on the side so they can get a feel for how dark it gets, can you see that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
Now I'm just going to touch the top in the center to show you here. You'll see it's got a little give. That's great. It's not liquidy, but it's kind of soft, and that's nice. You see the color I got? And again, this was done in about 22 minutes. And this is a gas range. Previous ones I've always done this with is with electric. So, with that said, assuming I'm in the counter.
Oh, and you want to serve it cold.
Yes, good point. Very good. Thank you for reminding me. This is obviously very hot right now. We're going to let it cool a bit in room temperature, and then it goes right in the refrigerator. When you serve it cold from the fridge. It certainly does not give you any benefit of serving it hot. It's not particularly tasty. Room temperature, if you're desperate, but really have it in the fridge, bring it out cold, cut it up, take slices, put on applesauce, put on ice cream, put on other berries, whipped cream, or eat it the way it is, because it's just delicious. So, from the Insecure Chef and my lovely wife, Regina.
Enjoy the day.
And thank you very much for watching us, and enjoy the clafouti.